Hello, everybody. Here I am with Yukis from this Kadıköy podcast. So, how are you doing, Yukis?
I'm really good, thank you. No, it's we are having thunderstorm here in Helsinki, but I don't really care because of the really great transfer rumors.
Mm. Yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting transfer rumors about about our team. So, well, let's first of all, it's really interesting. I just want to start with one because he's a former Beşiktaş player. He's the Maria Fernandez. So, what do you think about him? It seems like you're really happy to see this more about him joining Fenerbahce.
Yes, yes, extremely happy. I was really big fan of him when he was playing in Besiktas. I
Mhm,
always thought that wow, we would have him in Fenerbahce, and
mhm,
then I think Ike Kocaman was really trying to get him to
mhm.
Fenerbahce, but at that time we couldn't get him. And he just went to Russia later on. And
Yeah,
there he last season he was simply amazing. There, he was the
yeah.
best player in the league, and
Do you think
yeah,
that
he would really be a good transfer for us.
he's the number 10 Fenerbahce looking for?
Oh no, he's not a number 10. I don't think so. But
He
I
can,
don't think we
at the
are
point,
looking
but
for
he can play
looking
as
for number
number 10.
what?
He can play as a number 10. I
Yeah,
think
he can. He can.
that's what well, which was, he was playing for Beşiktaş, and this was his position. He was playing as number 10, as I remember. But
But
he,
I don't think that's
mhm,
really his position. But I think, for example, with three midfielders, you would have a one anchorman, like for example, there would be Topal or Joseph, and then Hekichi and Fernandez would be higher up in the pitch. But not really number 10. I don't really think that I could Kochama even
mhm.
wants to use number 10 players. He, we will most likely play like uh, 4-3-3 or 4-1-2-3.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we were playing like 4-3-3 with Arsenal also, and
Mm-hmm.
so you are good with with this tactic, with this style. I think you like this style most.
Yes, but yeah, I was really when we had Alex. You have a number 10 like Alex. Of course, you can use him as a number 10 because
Mm,
he's probably the best number 10 Turkey has ever seen, and one of the best heel number 10s the world has ever seen. He's so good. There's
yeah,
no way
you can't say no
you could
to
ever get
yeah.
anyone as even like half as good as he was. So
Hmm.
that's why I don't really think we should even try to get number 10,
Yeah,
especially when Akit Kocaman first he wanted to change the tactics like to more modern.
yeah. Well, I definitely agree with Jim. You can't say no to a player like Alex. He's
Mm,
a magician. Uh, yeah. Well, about Fernandez, I mean, I'm not sure. He can add some good stuff to our club, because I remember there were. I mean, I remember I seen a lot in the news, especially when I was playing for Besiktas. He's like a party guy. He likes going out at the night times. So I think it could cause some problems to our team. And I mean, uh, like some players would like to go out with Fernandez at night time. That wouldn't be really good for our club. But yeah, maybe he has changed. I mean, he did really well with the Russian team. But uh, if it's free, I would say yeah, that would be nice to have a player like him in the squad. But I mean, we need to watch out for him. You know what I'm saying? So he's a class player. I think he's still got it. He's I guess 31 or 33 years old. But he can still
31,
yeah.
yeah,
So
turned 31, so he's not really old.
yeah, yeah. For you, I mean, for you, like a player, if he's not 40 years old, I mean, it's okay. Just get him.
Well, 31 is, I guess, that's almost the best age. You know, the players are at their best usually at that age.
Yeah.
If we really want to, build a strong team and do well next season, I don't really see any reason why not to get
Yeah.
31 years old player, especially if he had a great season last season. And he has been really good the whole
Mm.
time in Russia. He was really good in Besiktas as well.
Yeah.
Uh, there was some stories in Turkish papers that he liked to go to disco, but you can never tell that when he was playing. He always gives his best in the field, and I think for that reason also Aikut Kocaman wanted him, because we all know that Aikut Kocaman is the last man to look a player or one player who would cause any trouble for the team or team spirit.
Yeah.
He's the guy who respects pro players.
Mm-hmm.
If someone doesn't behave, they are out of the door.
Right. Yeah. Right. Hi, Mando. Back. Hello. He's like he says hello.
Hello, Barry.
And yeah, man. When the cat joined us, he was 31, I guess, but he's my favorite player of Fenerbahce. At that age and until 34, he did really well for us. What I'm saying, scored many goals, and yeah,
Yeah, and could have done many more years.
exactly. I mean, he still actually can play for Fenerbahce. He still got it at the age
Well,
of
easily.
36. Yeah, but we know what he did with Feyenoord last year. Just scored a hat trick in their last match, and won the championship for them. That's amazing. Yeah, what
Yeah,
a way
yeah,
to end
that's
the
why.
career. What I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I think one should never look only about the age, because some players they are washed up when they are 28. They can't play anymore. They're unfit. They might have had some trouble with their muscles or something, but they
Hmm.
just simply lost it before that. But some players they can continue if they keep good care of their body. They can continue even to 40s, especially the goalies.
Yeah, the
Like
goalies. Yeah,
Dirk Kuyt is perfect example, a bit
yeah.
like Emre. You know,
True, true.
you couldn't tell if you look at Emre that
He's
he's
30. Yeah,
as old as
36.
he
Yeah,
is.
he looks younger.
Yeah,
Yeah, I met him. He's just really we're one person, and he doesn't. He looks younger than me. you know. Yeah, I still would love to see him at Fenerbahce. And there, when we talk about, we're talking about Emre. There are really interesting rumors about him and Edin Viska from Başakşehir. Yeah, Emre wants to. The rumors say Emre wants to go back to Fenerbahce, and he just wants to end his career at the club, who which he has been supporting from his childhood. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that would be. I think yeah, that would be good to have him back and give him a good last season. You know, uh, also he will bring Edin Visca with himself as a more say. So what do you think about it? Interesting,
yeah,
right?
yeah. You can hear how happy I am.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when
Yeah,
you hear about Visca.
yeah. I would definitely take them both. Emre would bring some leadership to the team, and I
Mm,
I think it depends who we're gonna transfer, but he could still be a starter for Fenerbahce. He
exactly.
would be a very important player as well. But mostly, I think the biggest thing would be that he's a leader. He would bring
Yeah.
good mentality to the locker room and
Hmm.
spirit to the players. So I think he would be a really good transfer. And like you said, he's a Fener fan, so
Yeah.
that's a really good thing as well. And Eddie Visca, yeah, he's been one of my favorite wingers for a couple of years. He's really good. He would really add some dimension to our game, and he's kind of a winger that like Kocaman likes. He's
Hmm.
he has some similarities with Dirk Kuyt. I think they're a bit
Yeah.
similar players. Edin Visca may be a bit quicker and might have a bit more tricks in his pockets, but still, they both always give their best in the
Yeah,
midfield, and Visca can also help in the defending, which is important for Aykut Kocaman, and he can press the opponents
yeah,
high up the pitch. So
right. Yeah, I
yeah,
wish, yeah, I wish we had Emre last season. And Başakşehir played for the championship. Tag to Emre. He did really well last year. Yeah,
mm,
he said many matches by himself. Only, a great player. And yeah, bad things. He doesn't think this kind of Emre would happen. Because most valuable players of Başakşehir, and he doesn't think they will let them go. Well, there's another point about. I would say I would say this just for Visca. Because Emre is just out of control for 1 year,
mm,
uh, and the rumors say that he already talked to the president of Başakşehir, and he just told him he wants to end his career at Fenerbahce, and the president uh, told him that he wouldn't cause any problem for him. He would let him go for free to Fenerbahce because
yeah,
he's already 36 years old, and he just probably this season will be going to be his last season as a professional footballer, and he just wants to take another uh, position at the Fenerbahce club. After he retires.
yeah,
Yeah, and Eray Yılmaz, he just doesn't even want to see Emre's face at Fenerbahce. Well, I mean, I wonder why. Maybe that celebration. 2 years ago when Başakşehir won
yeah,
won
yeah.
against us in the Super League. Maybe I think this is why he just doesn't want to see Emre's face at Fenerbahce.
Yes, I
Well,
think
I
that's
don't
the
know.
reason. And I was a bit, angry at the time. But there are reasons, the way the
Yes,
way
yeah, we
all the
send them. Yeah,
older players had to leave 2 years ago,
yeah.
like
I guess even we didn't thank to him, right? Officially, the
yeah,
club. Yeah, that's sad. I mean, I remember what we did to do card when he was leaving Fenerbahce. Remember, we gave him some
yeah,
like I said. That was very nice. We should always treat our players like that way. I mean, that's what we should have done to Emre and Alex when they were leaving the club. So yeah, I
yeah, of course.
understand. I mean, that's normal to. Yeah, maybe that was kind of a lot. That was he shouldn't have celebrated like this, but I can understand. What I'm saying. Uh, and he says many reasons can't be bothered to get into them. Eray Yılmaz is obsessive with Emre, I guess. Yeah, I see, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, you can't love everybody. Some people, I see some people even hate, Andre Santos, because he just left us when we were like in trouble with match fixing stuff. But we had Andre because you remember what he said. That was a good offer for him from Arsenal and for also Fenerbahce club. And he
yeah,
always wanted to play in the Champions League. This is a dream for every player. So that's why he just decided to leave. Also, that was a good offer for Fenerbahce, as he said. So I can understand him. What I'm saying? He just plays. All footballers want some success, get some success, and always going after for their dreams, right?
yeah. And I think we needed money as well.
Yeah, true. Because we were in trouble with match fixing stuff. We weren't going to go to the Champions League for next 2 seasons, so that was trouble. Uh, yeah, the the board asked Andre Santos to leave. His choice were limited. I don't blame him. Yeah,
Mm,
that's right. That's normal. He just didn't leave for free. At least he won us some money. That's a
yeah,
good point. Yeah, I mean, I remember how Tunja left us. I'm still broke. I'm still like heartbreaking. That's because he went for free to Middlesbrough.
yeah. And that
I mean, we will
seemed
we
like,
will there.
no, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry, Middlesbrough fans, but no offense, but
yeah, man.
usually
Like
better but for Middlesbrough.
that's interesting. I see him like if I were a professional footballer, I would love to play in the Premier League. That would be my dream. But just leaving uh, Fenerbahce for Middlesbrough is for free. That sucks. To be honest, I'm really sorry, but that sucks because I mean I'm pretty much sure we would have earned a lot of money from Tunjai because that guy had a really great talent at that moment and he was young. At least like minimum 7 million euros for him. So really,
Yeah, definitely. But the thing is that for some reason, this is the thing I don't really like how we do business. You know, we let the players wait until their contracts are over before we
yeah.
offer them new ones. So I
Hmm.
cannot really blame some players that they leave, because if you are a professional player, you earn your money for playing. You cannot just wait that maybe they will offer me a contract, or will I be unemployed, or what will happen. You know, it's not a good situation. I'm not a fan of also giving new contracts when someone already have 4 years contract or 3 years contract, because that's how, for example, Rayola's players do. Like every year they ask a new contract, or they will leave. That's not a good deal. Like for example, when you have a year left of your contracts, why can't we offer a new one
Yeah, like too.
if we want to keep them?
Yeah, too. I mean, our board is they really suck. Sorry, but they really suck about some transfer stuff. Buying new players. Also Scott, and that's what we need to fix, I guess. And yeah, we got good 7 million or 8 million for Andre. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess we sold him for a fee of six, 6.5 million euros or eight, or 7 million. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Sorry, but we
Yeah,
got
it
we
was
got
something
good
like
money.
5.8,
Yeah, I guess so.
5.8 million
Around six
pounds,
million euros, I
something
guess.
less.
That's good money. Yeah,
Yeah,
better than nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, and Barrick. Think any news on German lands? Well, I think we Fenerbahce agreed with Sunderland over Lens, but the last words will be told by German Lens. So the board is waiting for his answer. I guess that's what
Yeah,
latest rumors say. Yeah,
yeah, because it seems that there are some other clubs interested as well, like even
exactly.
Naples, and
Yeah, I mean, you kids, you think the fans love German Lens? I mean, I
yes.
love German Lens. He's a really great
Yes.
player, and do you think that we are spending too much time on this guy? We are only focusing on this. So do you think it's right to do something like that?
Well, I'm not
I mean,
quite
is it
sure
is
how
it
much
worth
we are.
that? Is it worth this interest?
Yeah, I don't know how much we are spending time on him, but if we were spending too much, if we really are spending too much time on him, I don't think
I
it's
guess
good,
I guess
because
since February, we just
because now it's time for him to make his decision.
yeah,
That's the only reason. Uh, you know, you know how I am.
yeah,
I am
always
always
positive.
like a big fan of players,
Yeah,
and I let everyone to hear it. But for German Lenz, even though I thought that he was maybe the best player last season, like at least in top three of our squad, uh,
mm,
I haven't been drumming his name all the time, because for some reason I haven't had like a feeling that he might not come back.
yeah,
Like, and this is the time, if the ball is now in his court. If
hmm,
he decides to come to Fenerbahce, I am all German Lens fanboy. But
yeah. This is
if
this is what he
he's
said on Instagram Live. I guess he said he wants to stay at Fenerbahce. If he wants to stay at Fenerbahce, he
yeah,
wouldn't mind the money. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah,
sign the contract.
he would say immediately, like, yes, I will come. If the ball is now in his court. But if he's like that, then,
Yeah,
well, let me wait. I will wait if
there's
Athens
another
or,
good
or
offers. Yeah,
Besiktas or
yeah,
Galatasaray or whoever,
hmm,
if they offer me more, then I
yeah,
would say that, okay, you
yeah,
can wait, but we are not
yeah.
anymore offering you
If he
anything.
yeah, if he joins Besiktas, this would really hurt. To be honest, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
I wouldn't,
yeah,
I wouldn't, I will just survive with this. You know what I'm saying? That would be really bad for me because I love German last. He's did really well like last season. I mean, his performance was on fire. So
yeah,
I hope he signs for us again. You know what I'm saying? But just being an our player, not on loan. Well, if he's a really Fenerbahce fan, not just sees himself as a player,
Yeah.
He will sign the contract without caring about the money. And well, like
The money will be good anyways.
yeah,
So
at least I guess
it,
at least it will be minimum I mean 2.5 million euros something per year.
yeah, he will
Yeah,
survive with it.
yeah, of
I hope.
course. He- I hope he won't say that's not good money.
Yeah, we
Uh,
will see. We will see. But hopefully he will stay. But I'm not quite sure how much I could Kocheman rates him. Oh, he rates him, I'm sure, but you know how well he sits to his tactics.
exactly.
Because Norman Lenz was at his best when we were making
Yeah, true.
counters,
Yeah, yeah.
fast build up.
That's I guess he's the type of player who I Kojima would love to see in the squad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I if we can't get Lance, no point going after him. Constantly move on and look at other options. But we will thank him
Definitely.
for his service and performance like this year. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you can't sign him, that's okay. But I don't want him to join Besiktas or Galatasaray. Yeah, if he signs for another European team, I would say, yeah, thank you for your service. You did well. I mean, yeah, that's true. And Berg says if you can find an alternative player to Lance, then you have a point in saying it's not worth spending time on him. But for now, I don't think there's many alternatives to Lance. This is true as well. We have alternatives for Lance in the team, and it's Atif Şeşu. Wouldn't you like him, Berg? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's that's exactly true. I wouldn't spend too much time on German lines if I have alternatives on my hands, and if I think those alternatives are good players. You know,
Yeah,
and there are a few, for examples, Mirallas from Everton, Erayoma says. Yeah, I used to like Mirallas a couple of years ago, but I think he, as I remember, he just doesn't have too much time on Everton. I guess he doesn't play anymore. He's a bench player, as I remember, or was he injured last time I watched? I don't know. I'm not sure. I just watched Liverpool Everton derby last time, and he wasn't even in the squad. I guess.
yes,
Yeah, but
he
he was a
plays
good player.
fitness
Yeah,
problems.
and I think Everton would want good money for him. Over Mirelas, at
Mm.
least like between 7 or 10 million euros. Yeah, Berk, I like Atif. Atif is great. I mean, he's a, he's innocent. He's innocent, man. I can't blame him. I can't blame any players in this squad for last season. But they should have done better. And, uh,
Yeah, but it was a free transfer,
yeah, and that's why I'm
we
not mad
didn't
at him.
lose anything. And if we just check the stats, he was really good.
Yes, if
You
he
know,
yeah, but
like
Alex Ferguson
scoring and
says about
assisting in
stats.
every 90 minutes or something like that.
Yeah,
So pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. But the good thing is that I think we will let Aykut make the decisions. Like
mm,
this time, because Aykut is the guy we all know that has the best chance to survive like many seasons.
right, true,
I don't think he will get fired next season. So that's why I think we should let him build. And
true.
I saw somewhere that he wants to first see everyone in practice and talk with every player
Yeah, right.
and see how they fit to his vision.
Hmm.
So I think everyone have a equal chance now in our squad.
Yeah, like Berk's things. He wants to get Emre Mor to Fenerbahce, and Eray says Emre Mor is not ready. Do you think he is not ready, you kids, if he joins for Fenerbahce?
Uh, well, I don't. Emre Mor is really good. Uh, if he was just an extra player, I would be really happy to have him. But I wouldn't build my team on him because most likely we will only get like 1 or 1.5 year loan or something like that with
Yeah.
no buyout option. Or then the option is too high for us anyways. So
Hmm.
he would be only on loan. We would only develop him, and he's not really that standard yet that he should be a starter. I think he's a bit inconsistent,
Mm.
and he hasn't had too many 90 minutes under his belt yet. So if I would have to, choose between him and, for example, Viska, I would definitely take Viska. But if he's just an extra player and we don't have to, use him in every game, because there could be something like this in the contract as well. Like Dortmund would have said,
exactly. Yeah.
if he bumps, he must play this and this much.
Yeah.
Then I think it's a bad deal.
Yeah, but I think he plays at national team level. Of course, he's ready. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a great talent. And he didn't have he didn't play a lot of times for Borussia Dortmund last season.
Sorry, but for this national team level, we all know how much some of the fans rate Hassan Ali and
Yeah, I see what you mean.
the guys there, and they are playing.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I mean, you heard what Yuki said back, right? At this level, like Hassan Ali or Ismail Kelly playing, this is not a real good level. Well, but I mean, with our national team, Turkish national team played well against. I mean, I don't remember. I don't remember the name of that national team we played against last time, but we won.
Kosovo.
Yeah, Kosovo 4-1. Yeah, I mean, but it's Kosovo, man. I mean, if there were our national team from 2002, the score would have been like 7 or 8-0, against Kosovo. So I mean, yeah, about Emre Mor, I would love to see him at the club, but it's a little bit risky decision to take him. As you said, because Borussia Dortmund would want him to play at least minimum 25 or 30 games.
Yes.
Yeah, that will be some addition in the contract. So it's complicated, but I think I would like to take this risk because the boy is crazy, got a talent, but he's kind of selfish. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he just plays with the ball a lot of times. So
Yeah.
this is
Yeah, and if we cool it, there was like a 5 million buyout option.
yeah, that would be a
Most
great
likely
deal,
there
but
won't be.
yeah, I don't think Borussia Dortmund would like to sell him for just 5 million euros. And Ela Yilmaz, he's not going to get a lot of chances at our club. He might get it at national level because no offense or national team is poor. Yeah, I mean this is true. And Berg, fair enough to you, kiss. Yeah,
What?
he says fair enough to you, kiss. Yeah, let's go into another topic, another rumors. Well, there are a lot of rumors when it's summer. I love summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's transferring when it's transfer window is open, or they bring every players to Turkey. Uh,
Yeah. I love it.
yeah,
People always say like, Photomaker fanatic, but nothing is better than have morning coffee and just
yeah,
check the
fanatic,
rumors there and
morning
go to
coffee.
YouTube and
Yeah,
check all that.
yeah, just have a morning coffee with fanatic newspaper and Photomatch is just behind you.
Oh,
You know,
chocolate.
just yeah, check this out. Another, but we've been talking about the players who could join us, but we haven't talked about the players who could leave us. And let's start with Ozan Tufan. He's been linked with Benfica and Sporting Lisbon as some European teams, Portugal teams. So, and they say we are going to loan him to Benfica or Sporting Lisbon with a buy clause option. And this option will be around like 18 million euros. I mean that's crazy. So, uh, what do you think? Would you just let him go for on loan, or would you just
Uh,
keep him in the squad for this season?
I would probably, uh, and the best thing would be, of course, if there's no option to buy, because if he goes to Portugal, Benfica or Sporting,
Mm-hmm.
and he the starter, we all know what the value of the players do in Portugal. They
Yeah.
they always in 6 months or 1 year, players are worth of like 50 or 60 million.
Mm-hmm.
It's, that's just how it is in those leagues.
Yeah. Right.
So that would be good business for us. But if there's like 18 million option, then I think still we should take it, because that's more than he will be valued, even he had a
Great
the most
season, yeah.
fantastic season in Turkey.
Yeah, that's true. And
And
yeah.
y- yeah, before the Kosovo game, I got some info that there will be a lot of scouts in the game watching Ozan Tufan, and it seems like there was really scouts, and
Hmm. And he
he has been
scores.
followed really
Yeah.
closely by the biggest teams in Europe since like his Warsaw days.
Hmm.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
He is an amazing talent. He has everything. If you think like he was 18, 19 when he was at Warsaw, and he was dominating in
He's
is really really good.
yeah. He's a great midfielders Turkey has ever had. But you know what? Ozan is talented one. He's still young and he still got it. But he needs to work out a lot. You know what I'm saying? He needs to just focus on his football. I think he just needs to develop himself. And he needs to lose some weight. To be honest, he needs to be fit player because he plays as a midfielder. You need to be fit. You know, you need to be strong. Uh,
Yeah, but he might just look like that. For example, Samir Nasri, he looks bit like the same. Doesn't look fit, but
yeah,
still can run.
yeah. I
And
mean,
Ozan Tufan
Messi
always can
doesn't
run.
look fit, but he just destroys everything. You know, he needs to be. When I said he needs to be fit, he needs to be like ready for every game. About he just needs to run a lot. He needs to be faster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
I think
Ozan.
he needs a like a strong mentor, like strong coach, or for example, Emre would do really good for him. Like Emre would be
Good
perfect
example
mentor
for
for
him.
him.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Emre will be a really good example for every young player in Fenerbahce squad. He's the to be honest, and to me he's the best Turkish midfielder ever. You know, and
Mm.
yeah, about loaning him to Benfica. Yeah, that would be a really good deal. You know, if it's true, 18 million euros. That's really good money. I mean, we wouldn't get this money from any our other players, even from not Simon Kaya. So,
Yeah,
but I would give him a chance. I mean, I would let him go to Benfica for on loan, and let's see what he can do there. I'm pretty much sure he's going to improve himself if he joins for Benfica. And the last time I met Yitan Yuroli, he told me that the fans do too much pressure on young players. You know what I'm saying? When they don't play well, they just the fans boo them. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
that's not good. He says that's not good for just give them some chances. You know what I'm saying? They of course they will do mistakes because they are young. And yeah, we
yes,
need to be patient for them. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? Just let's give you out some chances, and then they could do well. I'm pretty much sure. And Eray Yilmaz says Benfica could make Tufan a better player. Benfica has one of the best teams in terms of developing young talent. For example, Bernardo
exactly.
Silva, Cortius, Di Maria, Renato Sanchez. Yeah, there are really good, great talents. And yeah, as I said before, it will be good for Ozan Tufan to join Benfica on loan. He will improve himself a lot there. And I mean, I always, when I see Berg's name, it's Oscar Tufan. It makes me laugh, and I just forgot Berg's name just for a while. And he says, if you think about it, we can get 8-10 million euros for Ozan right now. It will be logical to sell him so we can have more financial options for this transfer window. However, in a 2-3 years, his value can double up if he goes to Benfica on loan, so it will be better financially in the future. What do you think, Lucas?
Yes,
Should you
yes.
should we just sell him for 8 or 10 million euros? Just should we send him on loan so in 2 or 3 years he will improve himself? His value can double up.
Yeah, I would like to just send him on loan and sell someone else except Simon Kjaer
Mm.
to get some money because Ozan Tufan his value will be higher in the future. But if that's necessary for us to build a team for like Kocaman that can win the league, then it's a
Hmm.
good and it's good if it's good option for Ozan as well. If he goes to Benfica.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it because I want it only good for Samsung. He will be, he can be most valuable midfielder. He's only 22.
Yeah, he's young. He's young, man. I mean, maybe he has never played under Aykut Kocaman, so maybe with Aykut,
Yeah, yeah, it could be really good because
because Aykut knows how to work with young talents. Remember what he did with Solution, so it was really good. So I think he
yes,
would do well. I
yes,
mean, owners like Samet Karakoç, Ethan Güleli, Salih Uçan, Ozan Tufan. We have many actually really we have many young talents in the squad, and good to have Aykut Kocaman as a manager because he knows how to work with young talents. He knows, and yeah, let's see what's going to happen. But I would really love to loan him to Benfica. And other rumors, let me think. Well, they're interesting. I think you wouldn't like this one. Samir Nasri. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I guess you don't like this guy.
No, I've never been a fan of him. He's a good player when he wants to be. He's like for
Right.
example this season he was really good in the season.
Hmm.
I guess everyone were talking like yeah, Samir Nasri is back, but
Yeah.
then the second half he played so poorly and did some like took some stupid reds and I guess fought in the team that Seviladi want him anymore. Sure, like 90% sure that like Kojaman, he's not the type of player that work really hard
Yeah.
for the team.
Yeah.
He plays for himself more.
One, as you said.
Yeah, he could be like sometimes some matches he could be like a world class. Like he has talent. I'm not denying that. He like a super player, but I don't think he would deliver it.
Yeah. Right.
Be like 3-4 games in a season, and then
Hmm.
he would
Yeah.
cause more trouble in the
Yeah.
other games.
He was my one of my favorite players when I was in high school and when I was playing 2006. Yeah, since these days I really like and well he's just he's a player that, as you said, only thinks of himself. He just and he was linked with Besiktas last transfer window. You remember? Then he just decided to
Yeah,
join Sevilla. Uh, that will be risky to get him. But if he's a free player, but probably if he gets him, it will be on loan. So I mean, I don't know if he's worth to take a risk. I'm not sure about this. He got some talents. He's quality player, but possible, I guess. You can't really count on this type of players. Is it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And if we have to pay the whole wages, they are like I don't know 8 million per season.
No
It's
way.
a lot.
No way. We don't have this money, man. 'Cause we are already paying some good wage to one person. This type of players. It's okay, but
Mm,
yeah, I wouldn't. So then, if they say you will have to pay the whole of his wage, I wouldn't say no, man.
yeah.
I would say no, thanks. I will pass him. Well, do you have any other topics to talk about? Any remorse? If it's on your mind, maybe a goalkeeper remorse.
Yeah, goalkeeper.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
your favorite, I guess. What's that guy? Kamani?
Kamani, yeah, Carlos
Yeah,
Kamani.
yeah. He's
Yeah, he's not my
he's your
favorite,
man.
but I like him.
Yeah, but
And
most
from
of
the
Fenerbahce fans don't want him. Do you think why?
yeah, I think that's because of his age. Because now seems that it's only like really popular to say that this guy is old, this guy is old, without looking at the facts and thinking more like as a whole And
Mm-hmm.
if we can get like one of the top players from League One or the best player of Russian league,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and guys like this, then we should take them, even though they would be older. Like for
Mm-hmm.
example, Kameni is also a player who has been number one goalie in La Ligue for
Yeah.
13 seasons.
Well,
You
it's
know,
it's
he
bad.
cannot be really bad. And
Yeah.
I've seen
It's
him playing. He has never been bad when I have seen him playing. He's a really stable guy. You know, you can trust him to be like he's always good.
mm-hmm.
He doesn't have flaws so many, and that's why I'm always like also uh, more about the players. I think we have a chance. Like for example, yeah, I like Ospina. I don't think we really have a chance for him
Yeah. He's
at
now he
any point.
yeah
You know, we had any chance for him.
yeah.
Just that's why I don't get too excited about him.
Mm-hmm. And now he has been linked with some MLS team. From
Yeah,
America. Yeah.
because it's the financial thing.
Yeah.
At the moment, we don't really have money,
Mm-hmm.
and
And I
if
think
we cannot,
Arsenal don't want him to go on loan. They just want to sell him.
yeah,
Yeah, this is another point to talk about. But yeah, and Rayo Kameni is 33. We don't need that old goalkeeper. We already have Volkan. Yes, he is good, but how many years can he serve us? Not many. And we should focus on making Turkish keepers better, not buying from another country. We have plenty of potential quality keepers, for example, Ertan Ersu and Ertuğrul Taşkıran. Well,
sure, yeah, yeah, they
this
are
this
good,
is
but
true.
that they aren't really like
They are
I
not
don't
enough,
think
you
they are.
think? Yeah. Well, if we are looking for you know for a goalkeeper to replace Volkan, yeah, I mean, yeah, I would maybe think about some old goalkeeper. But if we are just looking for an alternative for Volkan, then I will go for a young goalkeeper like yeah, I
Yes,
mean quality because he will learn a lot from Volkan. And Berg says I think Volkan Demirel has at least another year left in him. I would go and spend money on a new keeper. That is another point to talk about. Yeah, this is true as well. Uh, I agree with Berg if you think Volkan Demirel is going to be our first goalkeeper for next season, which is going to happen, I guess, then we should focus on some another young goalkeepers. We already have some like at Tenerife, but well, Lucas, what you said is another thing. I mean, this is true as well. But probably Volkan will take the goal the next year, and so then we should focus on another young goalkeeper to give him some chances in Turkish Cup. I don't think Aykut Kocaman will take Volkan Demirel out of the goalkeeper position and sign a new goalkeeper. I don't think that will happen.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
sign
most
Ospina,
likely.
yeah, if you sign Ospina, then yeah, I mean Ospina will probably our first choice.
The same with Kameni. If he comes, he definitely come for the first choice keeper. But
Exactly. I mean, he wouldn't come
yeah,
for being a bench goalkeeper. I don't think so because, as you said,
no,
he did well in La Liga. I mean, he played against Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, Suarez, this type of players. And I don't think we have any players in Super League in that level. So
yeah,
if he comes,
yeah, he would be
he would only come for the first choice.
definitely, yeah. But if yeah, I don't know if we're gonna sign some younger, then probably Volkan will be one for one more season at least, our keeper. And you know, Volkan can be really really good, but
Yeah, yeah, it's
he can be
risky, I
also
guess.
like really really bad.
Yeah,
It's like you never know.
he's a really interesting goalkeeper. And I don't know. I still don't know how I mean what kind of goalkeeper Volkan Demirel is. I mean, as you said, he can be good, he can be really bad. And I would definitely say that he's a big games goalkeeper. You know what I'm saying?
In Turkey, but for
Yeah,
example, you know,
Europe.
the goals against Arsenal
Yeah, I
in
mean, don't talk
Champions
about
League
it.
qualifiers,
Yeah, I mean,
any
just
keeper in the
yeah,
world would have said at least
Yeah,
three of those
true,
five.
true. I mean, he's a goalkeeper for derbies. Let me
Yeah.
change the sentence. Yeah, he just he can be really bad as well. I mean, what do you think about his performance last season? Was he good or was he bad?
Well, I think this was
Just
one of his
middle.
better seasons.
Yeah.
He was okay, but he had again too many mistakes, sometimes it simply looks like he doesn't really
Care, yeah,
try to jump.
yeah.
He just stands there and
He was
watches
just
the ball
chill.
go into
Yeah,
the net. And his footwork is really, it has always been bad. If there's any pressure, he
yeah.
will just
But
give it to
I
nearest
remember,
opponent.
I remember his mistake against Schalke. Kevin Crying when he just missed. I mean, that, yeah, that's yeah. His footwork is just terrible. That's true. I mean, uh,
Yeah, and the keepers nowadays, they should be quite good in their
exactly.
fists.
When we look at Barcelona's goalkeepers like Ter Stegen, he's very good at footwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, well, I guess it's over. I mean, I don't think I have anything to talk about. It's been like almost 1 hour, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, time flies
Yeah. I
in
mean,
good company.
yeah. I mean, I could talk like more 8 hours. So yes,
Easily.
it's true. It's good to talk football with you guys, and with having some good people commenting, writing some they sharing their thoughts with us. So this is why I like doing live, and thank you back. It says, well done, guys. Uh,
Thank you.
yeah, and thank you to the guy Era Yilmaz. And we would like to have you guys on one episode again. Again, when I say it again, I mean you back. Ella, you are always welcome to join us, man. Just connect us on Twitter if you want to join us as well. And thank you, Yukis. I mean, it was nice to talk to you. Unfortunately, we Dom and Frank missed this episode. They've been Frank is probably he's sleeping at the moment. That's for sure.
Yeah, most
Because I
likely.
talked to him last night. He said I will be sleeping if you don't guys if you guys don't say anything on WhatsApp. So probably
Yeah,
sleeping,
Dom is with the
working.
chicks.
Yeah, work, working with chicks, right? That's what our player is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to meet him personally. He's coming to Turkey very soon. Uh,
Oh, what's up, girls?
and hopefully I will have a huge surprise for this is Kadıköy podcast fans. You know, and I just want to keep it as a secret. It will be good in this way, I guess. To bring another Fenerbahce player on the podcast will be great, right, you kids?
Yes, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Yeah, we had former Fenerbahce players like Andres Santos and Kenneth Anderson. But I
Yes,
think now it's time to bring a really fresh Fenerbahce player on the podcast. Yeah,
let's make it happen.
yeah, that's for sure, bro. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys maybe uh, could guess who is it. It will be. Let me say it's not Turkish. You guys could say easily Itangiroli because he's my friend. Uh,
Well,
at least
I
of course, he's going to join us. He just promised me about it. But also, we will have we will have a Fenerbahce player, which is not who is not Turkish. Berk. No,
yeah,
it's not.
I know, but you know, let's but
Berk, Berk says Emre. Because he knows you're
or
good.
maybe Adi.
Yeah, I don't know if he's good at English or not. I don't think so. Yeah, it's not. I mean, he's a guy who can speak English as well. Yeah, I mean, this is enough. Oh no, MNK. Berk says MNK. This will be Yuki's favorite episode ever, Berk.
Yeah, I will feel so happy.
If I meet America personally, I would like to do a dance with him, unforgettable dance challenge. That would be funny as well. Because this beat is type of an African beat, African music, so it will be funny to do it something. Yeah, Ray must says RVP. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, then maybe it will be him. If you just will have things to say to him. Why
Well,
you
no,
you're earning you're earning 5 million US per year and you do nothing? You know what I'm saying? That,
no, no.
I know,
I'm
man.
a kind person, you
Yeah,
know.
I know, man. I mean, of course,
I
Yukis is
wouldn't
the
say anything
kindest
bad.
person in the world, to be honest, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe hopefully, I'm looking forward to meet Robin van Persie very soon in the maybe end of the summer. Yeah. Also,
Yeah, and I hope that happens because I know you are such a huge fan of him.
yeah, yeah, man. I mean, I love Robin van Persie because since my childhood days, when he
Mm,
was playing for Arsenal, we were playing football on the streets, and I was screaming his name and the Kite's name, Torres' name, Gerard's name, too many names because those players were really on fire on those days in Premier League. Uh,
yeah,
yeah, Berk also agrees with you, Kiss. Uh, yeah, it would be nice to maybe we would have Andre Santos and Van Persie on the same time in the for an episode. This would be crazy. Yeah, we will see. We will see what time will show us. Because
yeah.
that will be a lot of
We have big
surprises.
plans.
Yeah, stay tuned. So guys, follow us on Twitter, subscribe subscribe us on YouTube. So help us to grow up. So we will bring more players on the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I could Kojaman, for an episode. That would be crazy, right? Because yeah, that
Whoa.
would be good to have some managers on the podcast. Have some connections to reach out to Kojaman, what I'm saying? So that will happen. Let's stay in tune and thank you guys for joining us. It was a really great fun. I really enjoyed it. I don't know how time went that much quick. So thank you again, you kiss.
Thank you.
And I'm telling, of
Thank
course,
you.
we will talk again. And you, back. I mean, let us know what time you are free, so we would like to have you on the podcast again, bro. And thank you again.
Jaksamalla, kyllä, kyllä.
Thank you again, and goodbye.